Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Trey, TreyMixes.com. We're going to keep on with our series on constructing guitar tones as a producer. If you have to do this for clients, or if you get tracks, or if you're just doing your own projects, you want to know a little bit more about how to get what you're looking for, then that's what we're talking about. This is kind of a secret project we're talking about today, so can't show you any names or anything, or even listen to the whole thing. But I was getting questions from the client about the lead sound I was sending because he wanted to know how to get it for himself. And so we're going to do this video so you guys can get the same thing. But when he found out it was in Guitar Rig and not in, recorded from real amps and stuff, he was kind of shocked because he doesn't get typically a lot of tracks from people who use Guitar Rig that sound big and thick for a lead sound. So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to skip across some of the how we picked this, that, and the other, and I'll just be straight with you. This started as a preset with Guitar Rig, but I made a lot of modifications that I think would be useful to you guys in concept, so you can try this with your own either presets or your own original custom tones. So let's just have a look at what we were sending. Here's your DI. So see, it's just DI. So here, let's turn our amp. This is what the client was sent. So, and one of many, many ideas that we tossed back and forth, but this one was the one to clearly demonstrate this. So you've got distortion going into a hot solo head, which is, this is kind of like a Mesa of types. Anyway, it's just supposed to be super hot, super high gain lead. And delay and reverb, done to taste, whatever. But the trick is, like we discussed last time, in the cabs. So with Guitar Rig, you've got Control Room Pro, which is under your cabinets, and you get to choose your cabs, your mics, your positions, and a few other things. So just one mic straight up the middle, and I believe in this case, oh, that is not accurate. And in this case, it was definitely a 57. I don't know why this changed, because this is pretty standard 57 into on this position on a cab, and this is all your own choosing and taste. So you can do this with a million different cabs if you want. So anyway, that's our first thing, and that's just the mic, but that sounds a little thin. So here's what my trick is for this. You'll see this first one is shot right up the middle, this first mic. The next trick is to add another mic on a different cab in a different position that you like, and I pan it to the right. And do the same thing with one on the left. So you end up with 3 guitar cabs being played by the same guitar, but 3 mics, 3 positions, 3 cabs with different levels of phase if required. You can adjust your phase to make it sound different and unique. See what phase kind of does. It moves the mic, and it'll cancel out other signals on the other side, is what phase problems tend to be. But move it around and get a sound you like. So, but without the other microphones panned left and right, you end up with a much thinner sound. Now, if you don't have Guitar Rig, or this is something you want to try within Logic, there's not anything I can tell you to do within Logic except we can look at the amp designer. And you see here, you can have your microphone type and placement. You can choose your mic. So here's 57, and right over the cone, backed off a little bit. But you can set up several of these as sends if you want to do this, and then pan the sends. Or another thing you could do is there's a free Lancaster Audio impulse response loader where you can send a cabinet signal to the left and a cabinet signal to the right, panning, and get a similar effect by having one set of tones to the right and one set on the left to add some extra width. This is free, and you can get impulse responses all over the internet for free. There's a bunch of free ones. There's a bunch of really good ones if you pay for them. So anyway, That is my recommendation. If you want to try to make your guitar leads sound bigger and wider, this is one way of going about doing it. So, hope you enjoyed that. Try it on your stuff. Let me know if you find it useful. Leave a comment if there's anything else you'd like to see us discuss coming up. Like, subscribe, head to traymixes.com and get your free mini course on private videos on how to mix with saturation, because that will help improve your mixes almost immediately if you're not using saturation already. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.